Greetings. Welcome to Patent Insider Tidbits, Patent Insider Secrets. This is Tariq here live. Just want to let you know we have something really special planned. We had a big July. We had a live workshop with the City of Baltimore Small Business Resource Center and with M&T Bank Small Business Ambassador Jim Peterson. We have for our August, we have a boot camp coming up. So this is a SaaS Founders and Startups IP Boot Camp. This is going to be a 90-minute, basically intensive workshop on IP, intellectual property. And we're really looking at the fact that intellectual property is a very important and essential part of business today, especially in this fast-paced, ever-changing, tech-centric, AI-driven data analytics, cryptocurrency, blockchain, the whole ecosystem. All these things are happening fast. And so, but it's often ignored by startups. We've done, we'll have a video coming up in the lead up to it. We're talking about one of our posts last week was about Clubhouse. Clubhouse is this company valued at $4 billion, and it came out Silicon Valley darling, but they didn't really have a solid IP strategy. Now, I wasn't at the table. I don't know what was going on, but we can see how it's played out. And how it's played out is, Clubhouse comes out without the fanfare. As soon as they do their press release, they're sued for trademark infringement, which number one says they don't have a trademark strategy. They didn't file a trademark. They didn't do the trademark research. They didn't know that there's another company called the Clubhouse that already had an application. And so they had to pay an undisclosed settlement. And trust me, that's more expensive doing it backwards than it is doing it frontwards, to do it, preliminary, preemptively planning out your strategy. So, and you really have to align that. When you build a startup, you're looking at what's your initial strategy or what's your exit plan. Are you building something that's going to be acquired? Are you building a company that's going to be legacy lasting? Like, for instance, you have Walmart started by Sam Walton and, built a, general store kind of business and then looked to grow that so that now all his descendants are set for life pretty much. And Walmart has grown. You have these huge companies, Sam's and Walmart, Sam Walton, those companies, the wholesale and the consumer big box store, those have grown and those are huge companies today. And so that was not built to be acquired, that was built to be grown. And while the percentage of what they own is maybe less now that they've grown the company, it's a family-owned business. Whereas, there are other companies, a lot of these tech-centered startups are, companies that are built and acquired. So we have these mammoth companies like Facebook, we have Twitter, these huge companies, but they'll buy smaller startups to continue to grow, to continue to leverage. So if you remember, Twitter bought Vine, which was a video sharing app. Now that technology is in, maybe Facebook bought it. One of these social media companies bought Vine. And now that technology is in Instagram. Facebook acquired Instagram. Instagram was its independent company. It was acquired by Facebook. So if that's your strategy to be acquired, then you want to look at what's the strategy for that. So we're going to cover all of these things because we're looking at real life examples and look at what really happens. And so to make it succinct, in this, we're going to see, is your startup positioned appropriately to take advantage of your intellectual property and leverage it for a successful exit or grow to where you want it to be? In this training, we'll cover 3 pillars that you must have as part of your IP strategy. 3 essential pillars. We're going to go over, as Patent Insider, we look at IP in a very specific way based on our experience and our insights. And so we're going to look at the 3 pillars that you must have as part of your strategy. We're also going to discuss the 5 intellectual property risk areas which can kill your startup's future. So we're going to go through these 5 intellectual property risk areas in depth and give real life examples. A lot of times people give you a list, they give you a framework. They don't give you real life examples that can really tell you what's going on. So we're going to do that in this live workshop. You don't want to miss it. Now, this is, register now. We're limiting the number of founders so that we can have focus and share real insights and get some feedback. So please know this is for serious founders, especially. So when I say serious, we mean, this is you have a startup, you have a business, you have some proven MVP or tech that you've proven. proof of concept, you have traction, you have revenue. Um, and ideally, you have revenue from your MVP that's generating so that you can invest in your IP protection and build a strategy. So ideally, just like if you're looking for investment, if you can show traction, you can show 100K monthly recurring revenue. That's a really great place to be. I understand everyone is not there, but if you are there, this is really, you really be able to take advantage of what we're giving you in this workshop. So right now it's open to everyone, but I want to say that our focus is to really get a good group of um, founders, startups in this session so we can really get some good information and really make sure that we are delivering the goods and making sure that you have something valuable. And so register, once you register, we will send you a questionnaire. We'll do some screening because we want to prioritize. We have a limited number. We don't want to have, a lot of people that are there that aren't really able to take advantage of what we're offering. And so we want to make sure everybody's looking to register, but we will prioritize as we reach our limit. So we'll be promoting this and talking about this, and make sure you register. The link is here. It's a LinkedIn event. You can click on the link, and we'll also have a link here to register. All right. That's it. Have a wonderful day.